I want to tell you something. It comes into me, and I need to tell you what the meaning is. When Obama said, "Yes, we can," he was pronouncing his father backwards. Understand? So he said it 2 more times again, so that you people will be with his father, Satan. Yes, we can is thank you, Satan. So you people who are with him and did say this, that you thank his father. That's all what he wants. He wants you by his father's side. That's why he repeated a few times, so that your crowd will be with his father. You need to understand this is very important. You don't do it. Because he don't have to thank his father. But you people, he need you to say it. And you did. Well, lots of you did. And some people only know the backwards thing in it. That's why I tell you all, the snakes are in the lands and they are very tricky. It's like a puzzle, you know. You need to figure out what's going on, what this evil do. And you will find a way to understand what I understand. You will find that way. And this way is to the people who show you this. Because everything what they show you is like it is. It's no lie, and you think that's crazy, you know, the backward thing and all this kind of thing. I don't know it, I don't want to know it, and I don't believe you and all this kind of thing. It's up to you. You know, you need to be clean. Become clean. Eat the fruit, and you will know the fruit. I tell you one more time again. Eat the fruit and you will know the fruit. Know your snakes. Know that it is very real what's happening. try to understand that God did make me rich in my word. For this is the word of God. God gave me a book, and this is the book of God. God gave me a church, and that's the real church of God. And just don't talk about beliefs, because this will kill the world. This will kill the people. It got everything to do with money and belief and power. They want more money, they want more beliefs, and they want more power. This is what this world is turning around, you know? Power, money, belief. Power, money, belief. Belief will kill you, money will kill you, and belief will kill you. And power will kill you. And you see it right now. The power of killing is going on. The power of belief is going on. The power of money is going on. I try to warn you all the time for these three powers. These are the most dangerous powers, and what is in these powers are the poison-rich snakes and the liars between. You need to watch out in this world what will come to you. I told you that you will not believe your own eyes. And I say it in my Father's name. And my Father is the God of Abraham. And my King, Jesus Christ, who definitely will come back. But he will come not nicely. You need to understand it. And his Father will not come nicely. Because you people left him. And you left Jesus. And you all took your beliefs. Christian belief, Catholic belief, Mormon belief, and more of this kind. Got nothing to do with my Father, the God of Abraham. You need to understand it. It got nothing to do with my Father. It got anything to do with you. It's your choice. Your belief is your choice. You know, you're gonna look for a belief what will fit with you. And you will think, alright, this is a good belief, I stay with this belief. That's why I'm so happy that God had come to me, and explained me all the things I see now. I never saw if God did not come. I tell you exactly the way it is. And I cannot lie. God took all the lies away from me. God took all the anger away from me. And God put love into me. And that's where I'm living for. I'm living for God and the love of God. That's why I'm here, people. I try to wake you up in any way I can. And this is no lie. I tell you the way I walk. I like that you will walk the way I walk, and you will know my Father. And if you think that you reach more with the money in the world, money is the devil. Money is evil. Yes, but we need it all. Yes, we need it all. To pay our rent, eat and drink. That's how it is. But that's it. I don't need no golden rings on my fingers. I don't need no fancy cars, fancy clothes, or whatever in this world. I don't need it. I told you before, if I was rich right now, tomorrow I'm poor. Because I think about my brothers and sisters, and you don't. Wake up in what I say. It's true. And look at your snakes. Learn and try to understand them, to know them. And you will know how right I am. That I lie nothing. How can I in my Father's eye lie? You better tell me. I told you in the beginning about the things you did not know, and I tell you now about the things you will not know. So what's wrong with you people? I need you to wake up. And yes, I'm the only one you hear talk like this. Why? Because God gave it to me. So I do with my power this what I want. This what God wants. This what Jesus wants. This is what I'm doing exactly right now here on this channel. You better start to understand what's going on. or you will go very wrong. It will be your downfall forever. And Oklahoma, I warn you again. I warn you again. In my Father's name, the God of Abraham, the only God I know, and Jesus Christ, the only King I will bow for. The only two I will understand, I will know, I will learn from, I will go to school with them. This is the master and the teacher. And I never been to school here in this world. Never, people. I never been to school in this world. Because how much is 1 and 1 and all this kind of shit. I don't need it. I'm happy I can read. I'm happy I can write. And I'm happy I got a mouth to talk. And the mouth I talk now with is in God. The God of Abraham, the only real God I know, my Father. I know my Jesus Christ. I know that He is the only King who will come back here in this world, and He will let you see what a real King does do. He cares for His people. He comforts them. He gives them love. He teaches them. And this King, Jesus Christ, will talk with His Father about the things He needs to do here on earth. And His Father will give Him dreams, visions, or He will come in His head and His Father will tell Him about the things Jesus needs to do. I know it very well because God did come to me, and when God did come to me, everything did start. So we are really on the end times. We are really in the end time. And I know it for sure. And you people only believe that you are on the end time. And that's only some of you. But we are really on the end time. Because God did give all to me. I saw all. God did use people for me. And I told my Father, Father, you can use me in any way you like. If you like this body to use, please use it. Because I know it's good. And I could tell you people how I feel. I feel like never before. From the first day I was born, I feel much better now. That's when you walk with God, God can give you everything. And it's got nothing to do with money, belief, or your church, or whatever. It got nothing to do with it, people. because everything what you will find in my Father, the God of Abraham and Jesus Christ. And I pronounce first the God of Abraham because he was the first. You don't hear me talk about Jesus Christ much. You know why? Because God was first. And if God is Jesus Christ, then I was never wrong, because I did love the man already, Jesus Christ. And I told my Father, Father, if there is no Jesus Christ, please make one. Make one out of you. I did ask my Father this. I asked my Father also, why don't you destroy this dirty things? These stone things and all this, you know, what's going on. And put a cube capstone in it. Like the puzzle is complete in that part of page they make, these dirty people. And you know what? The cornerstone in it, the cube, is destroyed. It is on the floor there in millions of pieces. Do understand what's going on and know my Father. My Father can use people. So he will. And he will do it perfectly on his way. And perfectly right on time. I know this because he did it many times with me. Then God come to me and he showed me something, and then I say to him, well, you are perfectly on time. How can you be so perfectly on time in my feelings? Even me, I don't understand how God do this. He can come perfectly on a perfectly moment in time to you, that you will understand what this is the perfectly, you know, you get the feeling that this is the perfectly time that God come to you and give you this. And that's God's way. God's way will always be perfectly on time. Because that's God. God is perfect. God is nice, quiet, easy, understandful, peaceful, loveful. And you can learn a lot from him. I tell you. He wake me up and like an explosion in my head of knowledge start to come directly I wake up, I stand still, and I think, what's going on with me? Like I'm in another world, you know? Like I did go through another door in my own room, into another dimension. And I saw things, people, you will not understand. And I'm sure He will not give this to anyone in this world. Some people are chosen for this. And you can know that I told my father, Father, you picked the right boy. I told him, you picked the right boy. It's a feeling in me, you know. I always felt God with me, but I always kick Him away. I was like you. Exactly the same like you. You need the Spirit of God to understand what I'm telling you now. And then you will know, whoa, what's going on? You know, when you will get it cold and warm and you will start to sweat and you will start see things and you will think that you become very ill. But the wisdom from God will make you very ill. You understand? The things you see, the slaughterhouse I saw, if God did not work in me for 3 days, I think I die. But God did come to me and work in me for 3 days. And I start to change, I start to feel things. When there's something going on, I get pain in my hands and I start to tell God, what's going on, God? And I'm standing up in my room and I go outside and I talk to God, what's going on? What is the feeling? What's going on? And God tell me, you will know it in time. So I go inside, I put on my TV, I click it on, and it's what I saw is there. What I feel is there. And it is real. It's happening right now. That's God, people. He do perfectly things with you if you are perfect for Him. And if you are only with Him, and not with your Bible, and not with your freaking church, and not with your freaking beliefs, and not with your freaking money. And with your wisdom, you don't need to know about evil. You need to know about good and how good God is. I tell you many times before, it will be like Jesus said. There is no way back and it will never change. And you will see it with your own eyes. And then you will come back to this page and start to become my friend. Get the fuck out of my way! You freaking liars! I tell you right now what is going on. You need to come now. Not too late. You think I'm lying? Then you think Jesus lied. Do you not know me? Then you don't know Jesus. Then you don't know God. Because I come from God. And I will do what it takes. And it doesn't matter for me how you think about me. I know what I feel. I know what is coming to me. I know what changed me. I know my Father. And you don't. You even don't know the time. You don't know when is your real birthday. You don't know. Because the sneaky rich bastard has changed everything in your little lives. You gotta watch on your risk, but you don't look in the time of my Father. So how can you be wrong in the rapture? Because you don't know my Father's time. And my Father will pronounce His time to you all. But if you are still blind and don't see, you will never know and see it. You will never hear it. I saw a woman today. And she said, I know God. And then this man who was talking to her was asking, what kind of church you go? She said, I go to the Catholic Church. What do you think, people? Is this my Father's church? My Father's church is not from this world. My Father's church is in the Father. My Father's Bible is in the Father. I don't read your freaking Bibles. I don't go to your freaking churches. I don't listen to you liars, hypocrites, against God. Did you ever ask yourself what God is thinking right now? How God is feeling right now? Because in the beginning of time it did go wrong, and now it still go wrong. You learn nothing. You did not listen. I need to speak like this, or you will not understand. And you will think, what a freaky guy is this, who is talking like this about God and Jesus. And to the people, yes, I need to do it. I told you, when I speak, I will speak with my Father's word, with fire in it. That's what God taught you all. There will stand up a boy who will tell you the real truth. the real problems what's going on. So wake up and open your eyes. Don't be blind and deaf, or you will stay in darkness. Go pray. Close your eyes. You are in darkness. That's what evil wants. And I shouted out to the whole world, because the world will go down. Hey, and it's not my decision, huh? It's the decision who you worship. You worship the devil? So the devil you will see, you will know, you will feel how you will burn. But you all will think and will go wrong, because you will think he is nice and he is good and do what you like, huh? Do what you like, huh? I tell you about the real things I really saw and I really see. I cannot tell you this kind of thing. I cannot shout at you if God did not come to me. I was not here right now. I was not talking with you. You don't hear my voice. Because I was busy with other things. And yes, I kick God also in the back. I step him also. Because I did not know my own father. How disgraceful I am. And that's why I told my father, you need to forgive me. And God directly come to me and forgive me. But then I told him, I cannot forgive myself. This is my life, you know, my Lord. I cannot forgive myself. I will die here for you. And then maybe, I can forgive myself when I give everything to God, what belongs to God. So I will work with God and walk with God, and I will talk like I talk now. Hard. Fearful. And in this way, I will really die. And I am ready for it. You need to understand what I am in God. You know, I can talk like this, but will it work? Will it work for you? Huh? If I talk like an angel? What do you think? Will it work? You know? No. It never will work. Not that way. Because God told me, drag the fish to the sea, for you are the fish in me. Drag. Do you understand? I told God, what is drag? I never heard from it. So I found out what drag is. This what is in my voice is drag. I need to shout. I need to be angry, or you will not understand. You will never know what's going on when I say, the world will go down and everything you see now will be gone. And I saw a slaughterhouse and many people die and come sick and eat from each other and kill each other and hate each other and I saw the devil and wars and rumors of wars and yeah, that's how it is, people. Well, do you believe me then? Do you understand me good then? So this what I'm telling you need to go directly into your mind, into your soul and your heart. The people who hear me speak will understand and know that I am no joke. Because he who is talking here, like this, like I am doing, like I am talking for my Father. Who? And I sell nothing. I sell no cups and t-shirts and all this kind of shit. I'm here to tell you about the things what's going on. You need to wake up before it's too late. I told you about mind powers. You all will know mind powers, because I get the powers from God. I get the power to see. I get the power to hear. I get the power to learn, to know, to understand. And I get the power to speak with fire. And you think, and do you think, oh, he's a guy, he comes on the internet, and he starts to talk like this because he wanted. No! No, that's what God wants, and that's what I will do. I will speak with fire. And you will feel it in your soul. That I make no jokes in my Father's name. And that my Father made no jokes. And that Jesus did make no jokes in his stories. Because these are the real stories. Wake up, look TV. The first time God did come to me, he told me, CNN, always CNN is on, day and night. I miss nothing what's going on in this world. I took the people, carefully. If they lie or not, it doesn't matter. I know what is a lie and what is not a lie. So yes, I took Paul Burgley. Paul Burgley got a lot of things what is not coming on TV. That's why I use Paul Burgley. So Paul Burgley, if you listen, stop your dirty freaking things, man, and start to become real with God. Don't lie to God, because God knows you and I know you. I know you lie a lot. But I use you, Paul. I use you. For you can tell me a lot of things I don't see on TV. When a mountain explodes, I don't hear it on TV. When something little happens, you tell me, Paul. You tell me. You did ban me once, but God bring me back to your channel. And you know that you cannot ban me. It's true, people, eh? Paul Burgley did ban me. In the things I sharply did say to him with my tongue. He did not like it, so he banned me. A week later, God bring me back to him. And now I can talk to Paul Burgley whatever I like. You understand? He will not ban me again, because he know he can't. But Paul Burgley, when the time is there, I will ban you, man, because I saw you crawl for the devil. I saw you. And my visions are very, very real. Because my visions come directly from God. And I saw you crawl for evil. I saw you work for evil. Like Anita Venturas. I saw her. I know her by the fruit. But I use this too because I need them. For me to know what's really going on in the world. Because on TV I see a lot and I know a lot, but I always look to Paul Burgley and Anita Ventura, or Venturas, with her gun in her back. Now go to her channel. She's standing with a gun and praying to God with a gun. These are not the people of my God. They don't wear no gun. They don't baptize people on Sunday. They keep my Father's Day holy. But a lot of people don't, like Paul Burgley and Anita Ventura. they keep not my Father's day holy. And I use them. To understand what's going on in the world. And if it is very hard, God will come to me. And He will show me. And this is then what Paul Burgley and Anita show much later. Because God come first. So if something in the world start to happen that millions of people die, God will come to me before it happened. He did it many times. That's why I can go to the internet and talk to you like this, people. Because God really did come to me and He really did give me things. It's out of my standing, out of my head, you know. It's up above. I don't understand. But that's God. So I'm sorry, people. Sometimes I need to talk loud, hard and with fire. Or you will not listen. I need to do this. And I am not a man I'm not a boy like this. I don't want it. I don't want this. But it's necessary. So, hey, what God gave me, I use. God used me and I use His things. I use His power. And this is my real power. My mouth. And a sharp tongue that don't lie. And tell you exactly like it is. Exactly what's going on. I told in the beginning to my neighbors that there will come a world war. Ah, man, you are crazy. You are crazy. Did you drink or do you become stoned or something? You are crazy. Now look in the world. How crazy I am. Do you think that God is crazy? God come in crazy me? And I tell you about the things I see. And it's real. And you don't hear me say, I am Jesus. Hey, but if I am, then I am. I don't know what I am. I'm just telling you real stories. What's really going on. And when you hear me talk, that you really will feel that it is so. Till next time. Well, that is, if there is a next time for you. Because you never know. It's up to my Father. If listeners here still will listen. If there are listeners here. Because that's the big question. But people will find my site. People will find this page. And people will understand what I really am. And that I speak the truth. Like Jesus did. And do. Look in the world. Do you not see it? That you don't know Jesus.